Oh no, look out for that banana. It's too late. Call of Duty GOAT's multiplayer was free this weekend on Steam. So I decided to try it out, give it a try, see what I think about it. See what you think. First, the technicals. This game was like 25 gigabytes. Are you fucking serious? It took forever to download, and that's just the multiplayer. If the entire game, single player, multiplayer, can be packed onto 2 Xbox 360 discs, it can be a smaller PC download. While playing the game, I always felt like I had kind of a shitty connection. My game would like lag and freeze and put me at random places around the map a few feet from where I was. It was like I was playing on a server in another country, or like I had a couple downloads going in the background. I wasn't downloading, but I don't know where I was connected to, and I couldn't check my ping. The game looks good, but not impressive. Textures and meshes look good as long as you don't look at them too close, but characters look ugly. Luckily, you don't see them on screen for very long. Some of the fire effects and lighting look pretty good, but it doesn't feel like a massive leap forward either. It looks better than something from last gen, but it doesn't completely blow me away. I could play this on high, no problem. You should not need specs as high as the one it recommends or suggests to play this game. As for the art direction, urban and man-made environments definitely look better than natural things, nature, whatever. There's a level with like some castle ruins, and other than some orange lights and a fiery crash site, the only colors used were like green and gray. It just felt like there should have been more color in this environment, like some earthy browns or something. Characters can blend in with the background if you're not paying attention, but I feel like that might be done on purpose to be like, ooh, camouflage. The game advertised new dynamic maps, but from what I played, none of the maps really changed, and they just kind of also felt the same as previous maps in the series. Also, certain things in the game are weird, like if you shoot certain props in the map, they don't fall over or react in any way like they actually should. Water barely splashes when you shoot it. Certain boundaries you would easily be able to jump over are just completely blocked off to keep you from getting outside of the map. On the snow map, you don't leave any footprints behind. It's just subtle things which would usually add depth to the gameplay are missing, and they all add up to make the whole thing feel very simple and flat. It feels like they just had a bunch of art assets put into the game to look nice, but didn't really ever program anything interesting. I can't help but think years ago of Halo 3. Even though the game it's old and irrelevant by now, I remember how the water reacted to everything. I remember seeing footprints left in the snow and following them to hunt down another player, but you don't even notice things like that. Like, it's just those subtle things that can add to the game are just not here. As for the gameplay, when I finally downloaded, it was already pretty late and there wasn't many people playing any modes, except for Team Deathmatch, so that's really all I got to play. It shouldn't be called Team Deathmatch, because you don't really work as a team. It doesn't feel like what anyone else does on your team affects you at all. Sometimes you just run past them or see them, or you both shoot the same guy and you get like an assist or something. Mostly you're just running around the map by yourself until somebody sees you and shoots you, or you see somebody and shoot them. Then it's over. There aren't many firefights in this game, and when they do happen, they don't take very long. When you spot someone, you point at them and click, and they're dead almost instantly. It doesn't take very many hits to die. You can move through the map kind of fast by sprinting, and the guns are pretty accurate if you're aiming down the sight, so it's kind of easy to kill people. Just point and click. This is something I don't like about the game. If a player spots another player, it's pretty much decided who wins. You die so fast, you don't have any time to react. It doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel like there's skill involved most of the time. It should be about reaction time, reacting to what's going on. If you get hit once and you don't die, you're probably not going to survive most of the time if you're unsure of where you're being hit from, unless you run away. And that just feels cheap. Like, I don't want to run away. You don't have time to figure out where the bullets are coming from, turn and aim and shoot back while dodging. In a game like this, dying so easily just doesn't fit with the rest of the elements in the game, like respawning instantly after you die. There's no penalty for dying other than a negative number on the scoreboard. You just spawn somewhere else on the map and keep running around and sometimes shooting people. In Counter-Strike, you die in only a few hits as well, but the elements there actually complement that and make the gameplay feel more intense. If you die, you don't get to keep playing until the next round, yet almost anyone could kill you, so your life is valuable in that game. You really don't want to die. You constantly check behind you to make sure no one is there. You creep around corners, and you actually have to work as a team to finish the objective. You can't just point and click to shoot the guns. You need to learn how to control where the bullets go in order to hit something. I can see why people like Call of Duty. It would be fun to come home after a long day and play for like half an hour, sometimes, to like relax. I cannot see why people still buy it every single year, or why they would pay so much money for it. I don't understand how people spend hours and hours on it. I don't understand why they make so much DLC. I mean, it's just a simple casual shooter. There's not really much there. You rank up, dubstep plays, great job. No one cares. But they totally stole that tractor from Farming Simulator.